Yo, what's up everybody? JohnBParker here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Scarab King today. Obviously I know floor 30 is not the same as floor 100 or whatever the top floor is for this guy. The principle is the exact same. In fact, I don't even have to change any gear on any of these champions. They're actually pretty overpowered in the gear that they're in for this level. So, if y'all want a video on floor 100, leave a comment down below in the comment section. That's what it's called, the comments. Yes, you leave comments in a comment section. Anyway, also while you're leaving a comment down in the comment section, or even if you're not doing that, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe button, please. Subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to 120 subs, and that would be fantastic if you could get 120 subs. Anyway, shameless self-promotion aside, here's the team. Doesn't change. It doesn't change. I got a lure for her turn meter on her A1. I got Armiger for his turn meter on his A1. I have Coldheart for her turn meter on her A3 and her big massive nuke. Now she's in a destroy set. I have Valkyrie because I have Valkyrie. Okay? Not everybody's got Valkyrie. There's replacements for Valkyrie. I'll get to those after the run. Now I have Stagnite because he's got a decreased speed and a decreased defense. So now if you have another champion that you like or you don't have Stagnite, decreased speed is the most important thing. But somebody who's got speed down and defense down on the same kit is amazing. But speed down is really the most important thing. So if you have anybody else, I don't know, Solar Drakes might work, but you know, negative affinity, she might not get it right away. But it's all good. Alright, so as far as the team setup goes, nothing is set as far as the first two rounds. For the third round, I turn off Allure's A2 and A3. I turn off Armiger's A2. That's it. I just want him doing turn meter. That's all I want him doing. That's all I want him doing. So, here we go. Let's get into the run. Valkyrie. Valkyrie is so good. If you got a Valkyrie and you're not using her for this boss, what are you doing? Anyway, all jokes aside, when I pulled Valkyrie, she became like the best champ on my roster. It was amazing. She's so good. Anyway, if you saw my video on top 12 legendary passive abilities, Valkyrie was one of the ones that I kept trying to bump out for somebody else, and it just didn't happen. It just couldn't happen. Her passive ability is too good. And then the rest of her kit is just too good as well. So when we get to the boss here, there's a couple of weird mechanics for this specific team. So Valkyrie, for whatever reason, she will decrease the target's turn meter by 10% if they have a buff active. For, again, whatever reason, the shield that this boss has counts as a buff. So, okay. Valkyrie essentially becomes a more turn meter for me. So, I got the speed down, I got the attack down, which is really unnecessary, but the defense down really helps. And this run basically becomes a piece of cake. The guy never takes a turn. This is roughly 2 minutes, 2:20, 2:30, somewhere around there. And the great thing about this is that these champs are all geared for other areas of the game. So I don't have to worry about, like, do I need to gear them specifically for this boss. The only champ that, okay, so that's kind of a touch of a lie. This Coldheart right here is geared specifically for this boss, because she's in Destroy set, which decreases enemy max HP by, what, I don't know, 30, 40%, something like that. But I have her at a specific crit damage percentage to where she'll still get the cap on Spider's Den, which is where I mainly use her. So I have 3 Coldhearts. One of them is just geared to the teeth. This one is in the Destroy set, and I have another one in a Shield set for Fire Knight. But all 3 make an appearance in Spider's Den. So it's not like I had to rebuild all 5 of these champions specifically for this. I use all 5 of these champions in other areas of the game as well. So I don't have one champion that I've built just for one boss. And that's why I don't do a solo boss build thing. You know, you can build a solo guy with Vergus, and you can build a solo with Euros the Soul Cage, but like, those runs take 10 plus minutes. I'm good. Give me a team. Here's the team. I took 231. That was one of my worst runs, and I think it was mainly because Coldheart's first Heartseeker didn't have defense down. And that's okay. Let's take a look at the champions' kits, or at least their Their stats, like, I mean, I just have her in a generic. She's got a lot of defense. This is what it is. Okay? If you don't have Valkyrie, there is 3 champs that you can use for this specific style of fight. Now, the 3 champs you can use here... Oh, okay, we'll get that later. The first champ that you can use if you do not have a Valkyrie is going to be Logic Falconheart. He has a when booked 2-turn cooldown, 2-turn shield. That's the key. You need to have the same cooldown as the number of turns that the shield lasts for. So Logic is 1. Doesn't matter what the actual value of the shield is. It doesn't matter. It just matters if you have a shield. So Logic Falconheart is 1. The other one is going to be, I believe, Night Revenant's Miscreated Monster. He's got this right here. 3-turn cooldown, shield for 3 turns. There you go. Fantastic. He's also fantastic in every other areas of the game. And now let's just say you don't have Valkyrie. You don't have Miscreated Monster. You don't have Logic. Well, go out and get this guy. The rare Metal Shaper. This guy doesn't... I don't think he has to be 60. I don't see why he would have to be 60. But he's got, on a... You know, when you book it, 2-turn cooldown, 2-turn shield. It's a very weak shield, but it's a 2-turn shield. There you go. So, Valkyrie, if you have her, 100% of the time, use Valkyrie. Miscreated Monster, Logic Falconheart, Metal Shaper. Those are the 4 champs that you can use for this specific strat. Now, let's take a look at, where is he? So, Allure built for Fire Knight. She's built for Dark Fae. She's built for Demon Spawn Faction Wars. Basically, you know, a whole bunch of areas in the game. Stag Knight, I have him built. He's my main defense down when I need a defense down and a attack down. I don't like using Madame, so I use this guy because he's also got a speed down on the A1. This is so clutch. This is the most important thing you want to have, is the speed down. And one thing I didn't mention is that to make it to where you don't have to go, you know, weird with the speeds and like have them at specific speeds, put one of your damn champions in a shield set. So I put Stag in a shield set. I mean, he's got a high base HP anyway. It doesn't... All you need to do is make sure he's got enough accuracy and speed. Put him in a shield set. That way, if you're... Like, on my setup, if my Valkyrie doesn't get the first turn and place that shield, then the boss will get the counterattack, and then all hell breaks loose. So, just have one champion in a shield set. Now we get down to, look, Cold Heart 1 is just geared to the teeth. Cold Heart 3 in a shield set for Fire Knights. And Cold Heart 2 in a destroy set. Decreases enemy max HP by 40% of the damage dealt. And I have her at 216% crit damage. 69. Nice. Not crit capped for her A3, but it is what it is. 1%, I'll take the 1%. 215 speed, not crazy. It's not crazy. Armiger, I just have him built out for Dark Fae, so he's got a good amount of accuracy, 100% crit, a decent speed, 222, it's not crazy. You know, 3,000 defense, not crazy. None of these stats are crazy, you know. So, you know, low to mid, you know, I would say 210 to 230. As you go higher in the tower, what was my Valkyrie at? I didn't even see what her speed was at. I have her a touch faster. She's at 243 for the arena, mainly to be my cut-in champion, and I give her a good amount of accuracy as well. Doesn't matter. Defense is easy to build on her. So that's basically it. You know, you want like 215 to 230, 240, somewhere around there speeds. Somebody in a shield set to start out the battle. And I have my Valkyrie as the fastest champion, but I don't necessarily think you have to. But it's always a good idea to do that. So that's the team, that's the run, that's the comp, that's the strategy. I don't like running solo champs, but that's just me. If you have a Euros or you have a Vergus, put them in a destroy set, and then 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, your run will be done. Simple. Now, the one thing here, if you don't have, this is the only caveat, if you don't have Valkyrie, if you don't have Miscreated Monster, if you don't have Logic, and you don't have a Metal Shaper, you don't want to build one, you can replace that shield champion with literally anybody. But you have to have all 5 of your champions in the Blood Shield artifacts. Whatever, I don't even know if I have any. Is it this one? Nope, that's a revenge thing. Like, do I even have one? We're gonna spend however long trying to find one. There's an artifact that you can get from CVC that will... Where do I even have one? There it is. Blood Shield Ring. Gives the wearer shield worth 5% of damage after attacking. You have to put them all in at least one of these so they get a shield. You can do that, but that's really heavily relying on CVC. So, anyway, until next time, that's the team, that's the comp. If you have any questions or if you have any comments, call me an idiot, call me a god. I don't care. Either way, I love all y'all. Peace out. See you next time.